Jabez, back today with another very important message. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video, leave a comment, let me know what you think about my content. In addition to that, please feel free to follow me over on Instagram at TheKingJabez. And if you want to talk to me one-on-one, I do offer consultations. Whatever you decide to do, it'll be greatly appreciated. Let's do some work. Today's video is entitled, They Thought You Fell Off. They counted you out. A lot of people sleep on you. But your name is being mentioned in new rooms. So a lot of people are talking about you. A lot of good conversations are being held privately about what to do with you. You see, often the breakthrough, the connection comes through other people. From my belief, I refer to it as a destiny helper. There are people who are destined to help you on your journey. And these are the people right now who have the opportunities, right? It's not always money. Sometimes it's opportunity. The platforms, the slot, all you who are in these different lanes where you need someone to kind of vouch for you. That's the way the game works. So as you are growing, people are not really getting what you're doing and they're asleep on you. But they don't understand that your name is being mentioned right now in new rooms and you're about to take off and elevate. So it's so important during this time of your life to have your mind right. It's important that you align yourself right now with the right people who can speak life over you, with the right people who can give that guidance, right? With the right people who can keep your spirit uplifted. That's what I do through my talks each day. The people who can help you and assist you in your journey that we call life. Which gives me an opportunity to introduce today's sponsor. Today's sponsor is BetterHelp. BetterHelp makes the opportunity of therapy both accessible as well as affordable. This is something that will be very helpful for you. It is something I've experienced in my own life. I've shared my journey with you all multiple times over close to 5 years now, and how I have personally benefited from having a coach, counselor, one-on-one, as well as my experience with BetterHelp. I went through several months of their sessions as well. And so I would never recommend a service to you that I myself wouldn't be a part of. And so I do believe in the help and the benefit of therapy. And it's in alignment with my teachings very clearly. I always talk about the triune being of man, the spirit, the soul, and the body. And so I think it's important for us to take advantage of this opportunity as I have. So first you go to their site. You can use the link, which will be in the description in this video. You answer a few questions and BetterHelp will match you with a professional, usually within 48 hours. You can do all of this from your phone, computer, phone call, video chat, or messaging. However you most feel comfortable, they make that opportunity available for you. So let our sponsor, BetterHelp, connect you to a therapist who can support you all from the comfort of your own home. Visit the link that is in my description. So again, guys, ladies, as your big brother on this platform, I'm going to suggest what I believe would help you. That's really the motive, and the purpose has been something that has been helpful for me. And so I believe, as you know, from my teaching, in the renewal and the healing of the mind. And so I want to really press this today and hope you guys take advantage of this. Thank you, BetterHelp, for sponsoring today's video. So let's get into it, guys. Ladies, let's talk about this. We're talking about today entering new rooms. I want you to get excited about that. Before I even get into it, I got some, you know what I mean? Do you believe this? Do you believe you're about to get some new opportunities? So when I say new room to me, and this is, I'm going back now to leadership class I took back in 2020. You know, I do take this serious, by the way. When I first started Iron and Soul back in 2020, I took some leadership classes immediately. And, you know, of course, prior to that, I did work in leadership before I got online. I think you guys know that. So I'm not just respectfully a rookie just saying anything to you. I think you all gathered that from my content. So, you know, with that being said, what I learned from that class in leadership is about the importance of the room, right? And this teacher asked 3 questions in particular. You know, who is in a room? That's important. Why are you there, right? And what can you learn while you're in that room? And so the room speaks of opportunity. For the room may be, throw some out there, studio for you guys who are artists. The room may be for others, the basketball court, the football field. For others, it may be a business world. For some of you ladies, it may be a modeling shoot. You know, others, it may be the spiritual arena when you're in a church or you're in a synagogue. You're somewhere leading people in their spiritual development. Catholic church, wherever you go, when you're helping people to get in tune with their spiritual side, right? Whoever you are, you're in this room for those reasons, to learn. And so in that room, you have people who are at the top, right? That's just the way it is. If you got someone there who's the boss, someone there who has the experience and the connections you may not have. And so one of the saving graces of my life, to be honest, but I'll tell you a little something about Big Bro. This is even when I was little bro. I have always been diplomatic. You can put me somewhere, and if I'm lying, I'm flying, and I'm not flying right now, but I'm lying, I'm flying. You could put me somewhere where I don't know anybody, and I guarantee you within a few months, I will have won people over, right? Why? It's something called humility, knowing how to talk to people. You know, when I'm doing these talks, and I laugh about this because this is a platform where I'm teaching people. This is not how I always talk in regular life. In regular life, I'm gonna be honest, Big Bro's kind of cool guy. I know how to talk to people. I know how to crack jokes. I guess you all can tell just the way I throw them in here from time to time. But I don't want you to take me serious. I don't do too much of that. But I'm a very approachable individual. I know how to engage people. I'm personable. And that is essential when you're in the room. And I'm not saying you got to be the most charismatic person in the room, because you may not be, and that's okay. But learn how to be friendly. That's not a weakness, okay? Learn how to be friendly. Figure out who the boss is. Learn how to connect with that person. Be diplomatic. That has been a saving grace in my life. I'm trying to give you some free knowledge today, okay? Don't go in there like you know everything, because listen to me, I know somebody right now. It's about one of you right now, one or two of you, probably two of you, three of you, four of you, I don't know, five, who you know everything. You know everything, sir, ma'am. And I'm telling you, as your big brother, that's going to hurt you. Especially because you go into those rooms, people who are at that level they're going to smell that out in you. They're going to sniff that out, and that's going to be a hindrance. I know somebody in my family who had all the potential in the world, but because of what I'm talking about right now, he sometimes did too much, and it rubbed people the wrong way. And something about these different arenas and circles and industries, when you rub the wrong person the wrong way, that opportunity may be over. that's the way this works. I understand how the game goes. You may be done. You understand? So how you carry yourself can be helpful to your future, or it can really hinder your future. Now I know some of you right now, you ain't like that. I don't need anybody besides God. Okay, good luck with that one. God is in heaven, we're on earth. Okay, and the way things work on the earth, people are down here. So you can talk that nonsense to somebody else. You have to learn how to be diplomacy, right? Diplomatic, and how to talk to people, network. That is a basic business skill, okay? And when you have that, that will open doors for you. But, you know, aside from that, you're in a room for a reason. You're in a room because, okay, you have something to offer. Is that correct? That's why you're there. You're not just there simply because they like you. They may like you. That's why you're there as well. That's part of it. That helps, obviously. But you're there because you bring something to the table. So this is the time now why it's kind of